friends, welcome back to the Maple Leaf Barn. I'm Libby, and we are a year 4 flower farm here outside of Cincinnati in Zone 6B. We have a spring, summer, and fall CSA share that we do with the community and small businesses, and then we also do weddings and events. I hope you all are enjoying some cold weather and some much needed rest during this winter season and are taking some time to think about your garden plan or your farm plan for 2025. I cannot believe it's 2025, but today I wanted to share with you my top 25 places to go buy Dahlia tubers, and specifically those high-end specialty varieties that can really only be bought from a farm. Dahlia's really started my interest in farming and growing our business. And so I have really kind of developed this passion for collecting different specialty varieties. Now, you might be a farmer, or you might be a hobbyist, or just an at-home gardener, and in any case, maybe you're looking for places to buy those specialty varieties that maybe you've read on, or you've seen on a show, or you've read in a book, like the floret varieties that she's listed in her books with dahlias. This is not an exhaustive list. It's just 25 local to the States flower farms that sell tubers and are having tuber sales right now or in the future. And I just wanted to kind of highlight them. So what I've done is in their description below in this video, there's a link. You can go to that link, and I've listed out all of their websites, their names, their handles, and just a reminder on when their tuber sales are, so it's convenient for you. My encouragement to you is to not only shop from a small farm, but also to sign up for their emails, because a lot of these farms do seed sales, they do tuber sales, they have other things going on, and it's just kind of fun to support other farms and know what they're doing on their farm. So I'm gonna go down my list of 25 farms in the United States that I recommend. I don't go in any particular order, but I am gonna try to go in order of kind of when their tuber sales are happening. There are a few that we're kind of not sure about when they're happening, but they might just give you that information if you sign up for their email list. So off the bat, we have Gray Girl Farms, and her tuber sale is already started. It started yesterday, January 15th, and it's going strong. Misfit Dahlias, also open right now, live currently. Cross Street Flower Farm, also live. Five Forks Flower Farm, it goes live on January 18th. And I love their products. I've enjoyed working with them in the past, so be sure to get on their email list and know exactly what time it comes out. Sly Hill Flowers. I always say farms. Anyways, hers is on January 25th, and also just be aware to follow her Instagram and make sure you know exactly what time, because her tubers tend to sell out. Then we also have a few more Januaries. I don't know the specific dates, so just go check that out, but it's January at some point in the next few weeks. So we've got 5 Acres Flower Farm. We have Sunny Meadows Flower Farm. They're already live, actually. And they're a Ohio farm, so I'm partial to them. We've got Bear Creek Farm. And then a few more that are already live. They either opened up at the beginning of the year or they just went live. So go check these out. Dreamland Flower Farm. Clara Joyce. I will say that Clara Joyce, Drew over there, he has chrysanthemum rootings, and he also has dahlia rootings. So if you want a jump start on your season, I would go invest in some rooted cuttings instead of the tubers only. Obviously get tubers too if you want, but if you want a jump start on your season, I would encourage you to get those rooted dahlias from him. And then also live is Stone Hollow Farmstead. They're new to me, so I've never purchased them, but I've been following along for a little while. So I would encourage you to go check out their Instagram and kind of get to know their farmstead. Pretty cool stuff happening there. Then Cozy Town Dahlias, I think she's open already. And if not, follow her online and she will be sure to get you all the information you need. She also is just a plethora of information and education with dahlias, so following Cozy Town, if you haven't already, you really should. And then we've got Bumbleroot Organic Farm. What a cute name, right? Bumbleroot, that makes me so happy. Anyways, they are live now as well. And then lastly for January, it looks like I have Black Penny Farms. They are also going to be releasing their tuber sale on January 31st. Now, let's move into February. We've got Only the Pretty Petals. She's coming in February. She's not exactly sure when the date is, so be sure to follow her Instagram or register for her email subscriptions. Even though you're not local to her farm, it's just really important to get those updates because they'll send them out, you know, spring, summer, fall, just a couple out there to tell you when tuber sales are happening or peony sales or things like that. Okay, then we also have Hunkin' Dahlias. I put their Facebook page down instead of their website. Just be aware that some people might do better with Facebook or versus a website, so I put their Facebook for you to get in contact with them. But even if their website isn't as up to date as some of the other ones, I have purchased from them and they're legit. They're a good group of people and a good farm to buy dahlias from. Okay, then we also have Columbia River Dahlias. And then let's move into the kind of unknowns. I'm not exactly sure when all these are happening. They haven't been released yet. However, I'll say generally these are the general times that they've done it in the past. And even though they haven't released that information yet, just be aware that this is probably when they'll happen. So we've got the Fleur Flower Farm in March. The Farmhouse Flower Farm in March, and Pepper Harrow in March, Triple Wren Farms in March, generally, the Flower Hat probably in March, Sunset View Farm, I'm not really sure about when they're going to have their sale, and then just two more, Max Creek Flower Farm and Sweet Bee Flower Farm. So all their links will be in that list that I will provide in the description below. And then just a little tidbit. I have really enjoyed all of the tubers, all of the varieties that I've purchased from Sunny Meadows Flower Farm, Cozy Town Dreamland, Clara Joyce, Farmhouse Flower Farm is an exceptional list option. Not only will she respond to you via Instagram, but she actually used to work on the Florette farm and now has her own thriving farm. So it's pretty cool. She's also doing some stuff with Magnolia down in Waco. So just really fun there. And then Pepper Harrow and Triple Wren Farms are also two of my favorites. I buy a lot from them, and so just keep aware of those top favorites of mine. They do sell out quickly, so You might want to try some of these other farms that are maybe a little bit less known or less popular, and then see if you can find the varieties that you're still looking for, even if, sorry, my dog wants to come inside because it's really cold outside. I do want to include, there are a few of these sites, these farms, that will sell wholesale. So I know that's always a problem, right? You want to go buy all these really unique specialty varieties, but sometimes one tuber is enough. You can't really go, you know, ham and buy a ton of these tubers. Sometimes it's hard to buy more than one, but if you do have the funds and you don't, I don't encourage anyone to go into debt to farm. I really don't. So I think you should only be paying for what you can afford. So pick the varieties that you think are going to be the most profitable for you. For me, those are pinks and tangerines and peaches. And then find maybe a few of these that will let you do a wholesale. For an example, Gray Girl Farms, she has an option for wholesale. And there's a couple others on here that do. So on their websites, it'll say wholesale, and you can go click on that and then read the requirements for that. I think her Gray Girl Flowers, her requirement, just as an example, I think you have to spend $300 and then you can buy in bulk, essentially. So, you know, check that out if you feel like you can afford that and your farm or your business is expanding and you want more of those specialties. Usually I buy wholesale in larger quantities from our wholesaler, Leo Burby. However, what I really appreciate about small farms is that they look over every single individual tuber and they check for eyes. They make sure there are eyes. Most of these farms are going to be testing their soils, testing their tubers to make sure there aren't, you know, different viruses. I know that let's see, where's she on here? Bumbleroot Organic Farm, everything on their farm is organic, and they test heavily for viruses to make sure that they're sending out tubers that are healthy. But really, I think most of these farms do that, if not all. I know Cozy Town has really developed a healthy line of tubers, and she's very conscientious with viruses and can really educate you more on that if you sign up for one of her short classes. It's been very helpful for me as well. So the reason why I always encourage people to buy from small farms is not only are you supporting a farm and you're supporting American flower agriculture, you're also supporting a small business, you're supporting a family, and you're probably going to get better quality than if you were to buy, let's say, from a home improvement store, just like a bag of 6, or Costco, or even something from another country that's shipped in, which would be most of our wholesale from larger wholesalers. So just keep that in mind if you want to support a small business and have healthy tubers. Then I encourage you to go down this list and go look for the varieties that you're wanting and buy a few from a couple different places and see how it goes. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thanks for hanging out with us on our flower farm. I really do appreciate you guys, and I hope you had an amazing winter break and are ready for a new year of great, fun gardening, farming videos. We'll see you in the next video.